When you write, you have to determine who your audience is. You have the subject and an idea, but what do I do? Is it a niche? Did you research the interest in your subject or idea? If you don't research the subject and your idea, you may end up with no audience or a very minimal audience. If you are going to write for children, you must be appropriate for the age group. Board books are for infants to 3-year-olds. Picture books tend to be picture books or illustrated books for the age group of 3 to 6 years old. The next age group would be early reader, ages 6 to 10. The books will have a little bit of pictures as well. Middle grade books for the ages 8 to 12 will tend to be more text but age appropriate. Higher age books will tend to fall under young adult books and will be more sophisticated but still age appropriate for 12 and up. Adult books are usually text only, but some may include pictures as well and are for 18 and up. Before you write, did you choose your author name or pen name? Will you have multiple pen names? These are the things to think about before you begin to write. Well, the book is done now. It's written. So now what? Well, you need to think about all of this before you even write the book. You need to think about editing, copyright, and plagiarism. Make sure you avoid any kind of plagiarism. Cover design. You could get some covers designed from a person on Fiverr. You could do it yourself or AI. You need to make sure the book is completed. How are you going to publish the book? Are you going to use traditional publishing? Arcadia Publishing is an example. Or are you going to self publish? Author copies can be purchased for self published books, and you can do in person sales. You need to also think about the platform that you're going to sell your print or electronic copy of the book, such as KDP, Lulu, Barnes and Noble, Ingram Spark. You need to do a book sales breakdown. If you're going to make 30% of the sales price, how much of a profit is that for yourself? Platforms you can sell ebooks on, such as KDP, Lulu, Barnes and Noble, Ingram Spark, Kobo, Smashwords, Draft to Digital, Tuttle, Scribed, Overdrive, and Gumroad, and now PayHip, may have terms of service rules in which you cannot sell the ebook on more than one platform. Always have backup copies of your files for your books in a safe place. Look at the cost of printing the book versus the profit that you are going to make. Not only can you do print copy and electronic copy, but you can do audiobooks. If you hire someone to do an audiobook, it can be very costly. You may choose to do the audiobook yourself or use an AI voice to do text to speech, which would be a lot cheaper. Before you begin to write and try and sell your book, you need to think about marketing ideas. Where will you market and sell the book? Well, you can go to book shows or library talks or craft shows, independent bookstores. You could use Facebook ads or platform ads, YouTube ads. You could create a YouTube channel, a Rumble channel to create an audience. You can use targeted ads. You can use Goodreads to advertise your book, and you can give some copies away to receive legitimate reviews. All of these marketing ideas must be thought about before you even begin to write your book. Other things to consider are book writing and publishing tools. KDP is an excellent way to publish your book. BookBolt can help with cover and inside print design. There are AI tools that can help generate a cover, but you will have to let certain platforms know what AI portion of your book that was included. So KDP does keep an eye on that. Scrivener for book outlining, Grammarly for editing help, Fiverr for editing or review or cover design, Canva also, you can create a cover or a promotional video, and there are many keyword tools or research tools that you can use. All of this can be thought about before you begin to write or during the writing process. Just to let you know, I did write a short book on writing that is available on Amazon that summarizes some of the things I've found out along the way. Now, I'd like to tell you that as an author, and especially an independent author, you're going to hear all kinds of things, and don't let it get you down. I've heard positive and negative things. Now, for your amusement, let me tell you some of the things that I've heard that you may also hear along your journey as a self published author. What authors have to hear? Can I have a free book? How much money have you made? How many books have you sold? Can you do a free presentation and give dozens of free books away? Can you do a free presentation at our conference? Is your book violent? You have a typo in your book. Your book needs editing. I can do the editing for this much money. Can you give me a critique of this chapter of a book that I wrote as you're sitting there trying to sell your books? How long have you been writing? Someone will just steal what you wrote. I'm not interested. No, no, thank you. Not interested. Do you have any free books? Thanks for that free book, but I haven't read it yet. Can I use what you wrote for my book? Oh, that was your photo that you took and published in your book or blog. Well, it was my artwork that I put on your photo and published on my blog. Oh, it's copyrighted and belongs to you? I will check into that and remove it. Oh, you self published? Can you read my book? Will you buy my book? Can I trade you what I'm selling for one of your books? Oh, I have to pay for your book and it's not free? No, I didn't buy your book. Your book doesn't have footnotes, even though it does. I'm depressed and other personal information about someone's life as they stand next to your sales table and tell you their life story as you're trying to sell books. I'm a writer too. Are you famous? Oh, that's nice. How many books have you published? Are you still writing books? Your book was brought to our attention as something notable. Would you like to do a 20-minute radio interview about your book? It will only be $1,000 registration fee for the interview. So don't let any of this discourage you along your journey. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.